Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Quick quiz this morning. How many Marys were in the New Testament? Now that was obviously the most popular name among Jews back in Jesus' day. In fact, Wikipedia says 1 out of 4 women in Judea were named Mary. Now we know Mary, the mother of Jesus, obviously. And then there's Mary Magdalene, Mary the sister of Lazarus and Martha, Mary the mother of James, and Mary mother of John Mark, and even one Mary mentioned in Rome. So at least 6 in the Bible. Today I wanted to do a little character study of Mary of Bethany, the sister of Lazarus and Martha. This Mary and her family have a special relationship with Jesus. He and his disciples visit often, probably staying in their home in Bethany when they visit Jerusalem for special occasions, since it was only a couple of miles away. So we meet Mary first as she's sitting at the feet of Jesus, learning from him in Luke 10. When Jesus shows up, he comes with not only his 12 disciples, but many other followers as well. So providing hospitality was a lot of work. When Mary's sister Martha complained that Mary wasn't doing her share, Jesus took up for her and said, "Mary has chosen the good part, which will not be taken away from her." When their brother died in John 11, Martha and Mary said the same thing to Jesus, but Mary fell at his feet, and Jesus wept with her. Not too long after, when Jesus came to visit again, while Martha served and Lazarus ate with Jesus, Mary brought a costly oil and anointed Jesus' feet with it. She also unbound her hair and wiped his feet. What a shocking thing to do in that culture! Again, she was criticized. Judas, and probably quite a few others, saw this as wasteful. But Jesus took up for her and said, "Let her alone. She has kept this for the day of my burial." Mary's priorities differed from those around her, as should ours as Christians. If we spend a lot of time studying God's Word, others may consider us lazy or overdoing it somewhat. We can't pour perfume on Jesus' body, but if we pour out our lives in kingdom service, compassion, and love, others, even other Christians, may consider our lives and the time spent in those activities rather wasteful. But wasting our lives for Jesus is what makes our lives meaningful. Some thought a group of missionaries who were killed by natives in Ecuador in 1956 had wasted their lives. But God took that story and called many young people to serve as missionaries. He even brought the gospel to the natives who killed those men. Mary also publicly showed her love for Jesus no matter what others thought of her. For her, Jesus was worth any cost. And when people criticized her, she didn't try to justify her actions. She let Jesus do that. And when she found herself in a crisis, she ran to Jesus and fell at his feet. Her actions showed her humility, gratefulness, devotion, and lavish love. In response, Jesus praised her and said, "Assuredly I say to you, wherever this gospel is preached in the whole world, what this woman has done will be told as a memorial to her." Do we choose to sit at Jesus' feet instead of staying constantly busy? Do we fall at his feet when we encounter trouble? Do we worship him extravagantly? What would it look like for you to give your all, humbly, unreservedly, even shockingly? What's holding you back?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.